Taylor Bob. Welcome to my channel. My channel is on health, beauty, and lifestyle. And today we're going to be talking more about natural hair and the whole natural hair type. What is my hair type? I feel like this is something that is talked about a lot in the natural hair community. And I'm not even going to lie. When I first became natural, I was so intimidated because I'm like, I don't even know my hair type. So am I even a part of the natural hair community? So in my opinion, I feel like we all have different hair types and I feel like we're all unique. Now we can find people that have similar hair types than what we have, but I feel like we all have unique patterns. So I did see a hair chart on the Alikay Naturals Instagram, and it's basically showing what type 1 hair looks like, type 2 hair looks like, type 3 and type 4. If you look at the chart, you'll see that type 1 is basically straight hair, and then as you get into 3, that's when you get into the more curly hair, and 4 is more of the kinky, coily hair. I personally feel like I'm a mix of 3C and 4A. Okay, I don't like to go too far into the number 4s. Sometimes it can be very hard to determine what exactly is my hair type. So what hair type do you think I have? This is pretty much my curl. So as you guys can see, I've just applied a little bit of water and gel. That way you guys can see my pattern a little better. So do you guys agree that I have type 3C, 4A hair? Let me know. So I definitely did want to have this conversation because I know in the hair community, people go hard behind their hair types. And baby, type 4s, you better not play with type 4s because they will come for you, okay? And what I mean by that is if you're out here saying you 4C, but you really 3B, you in trouble by the type of 4 hair community. And I think it's all fun and I think it's really cool to kind of see what's your hair type and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I feel like as our hair goes through different stages and it grows, our hair types are going to be different. I feel like you're never really going to have the same hair pattern as someone else. We can find people that has hair that looks like ours, but it's not going to be exactly the same. And we're all going to have different routines on how we take care of our hair. You know, sometimes I feel like my hair is really easy to maintain. Sometimes I feel like it's not, you know, but as it's growing and as it's actually changing, I feel like that it is easier to manage overall. So that's kind of how I feel about hair typing. So let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys feel about hair typing? So I found this really cool hair chart at naturallymadison.com that really breaks up what's low porosity, what's high porosity, and also what's normal porosity. The first hair type I want to talk about is low porosity hair. Now low porosity just means that it is harder for water to enter the hair shaft. That's basically what it means. It just means that your hair has a tighter cuticle on it, but once your hair actually gets moisture in it, it can actually retain that moisture. High porosity is pretty much just the opposite. The cuticles are very big and it's so easy for water to get in the hair shaft, but it can lose water just as fast. So it can lose that moisture just as fast as it actually gets that moisture. If you have normal porosity, all that simply means is that your hair can actually get moisture in it, retain that moisture, get some shine, and retain that shine. So you're probably wondering, well, how do I know if my hair is low, medium, or high porosity? For all my low porosity girls, you might notice that it takes your hair a little bit longer to get saturated. You'll kind of see the water sit on top of your hair, and you'll even see products just kind of sit on top of your hair, and your hair takes a really long time to dry. My high porosity girls, you might notice that it's extremely easy for your hair to retain that moisture, retain that water, but at the same time, your hair will still kind of have a dry look to it, and your hair will also dry a little bit faster. For my normal porosity hair girls, you'll notice that your curls are going to have great elasticity and bounce, and you're going to notice that you have that extra little shine to your hair, and you're going to also see that your hair retains styles much longer and much faster. All hair porosity is absorbing and retaining moisture in and on your hair. So now we should do the water test. If you haven't heard about the water test, it's an easy test where you can take a strand of your hair, put it in some water, and see your hair porosity. And if you see that it kind of floats in the middle, then you have normal medium porosity hair. And if it floats all the way to the top and it just sits there, then that means that you have low porosity hair. So it's very simple. You know what? Let's go ahead and try this test. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a strand of my natural hair. Oh my God, I hate pulling out strands. Is anybody else like this? Oh my God, I think I got a good one. Let's see. Yeah, I think this one is pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see it or not in the camera, but here is the strand that I chose, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in my water, and I'm just gonna kind of see what it does in the water. I don't know if you guys can see, but my hair is kind of in the water. So I see it's kind of staying to the top. Yeah, it's not really sinking. It's just really just staying to the top. So I'm guessing I have low porosity hair. Yep, so it's continuing to float. I don't know if you guys can still see, but it's still like at the top. I think my hair has normal to low porosity. I feel like it does take my hair a long time to absorb water, but once it actually has water and has moisture, I feel like my hair is popping. But I am one of those naturals where I have to put a lot of gel, a lot of product on my hair to really get the definition that I want. But once I place water on my hair and gel, I feel like I'm pretty much good to go. I also do feel like I have to put a lot of water to get the exact curl pattern that I'm aiming for every single time I do like a wash and go. My hair gets really big, so I can honestly go with or without a lot of water, but I just like the more sleek look, especially in the front. You guys can see how my hair looks when I put more water on it. I feel like it's definitely more defined. Now as far as, you know, what I do as far as deep conditioning, I do deep condition every single wash day because I want my hair to get as much moisture as it can, because y'all, when my hair, it has moisture and it's shining, it's moist. But when my hair is dry, baby, it is dry, okay? And it be thirsty. My hair be just thirsty. So I just kind of wanted to do this video to kind of just talk about, you know, natural hair types and things like that. But I really want to start the conversation. I really want to know, do you guys think that the whole natural hair charts, do you think this is something that is really valid to the natural hair community? Like, do we have to label ourselves in order to be considered real naturals? Like, do I have to say I'm type 3? Do I have to say I'm type 4? Like, y'all let me know what's up. In the beginning, it could be a little difficult when you really don't know anything about natural hair. I was just there like 3 years ago. I really didn't know anything, and I honestly kept my hair in protective styles because I didn't know what to do with my little curly fro. I was like, what do I do with this? Do I put water on it? Do I put gel? What's my hair type? I don't even know. What products do I go get? But what I've learned over those 3 years is that you have to do what works for your hair. So even if you see somebody with a similar hair type, their hair type may take a different product differently than how your hair is going to take it. So you really have to go into these stores and you really have to find products that work for you. And when you find those products that work for you, stick with those products. I ain't never switched up on my Cream of Nature Argan shampoo and conditioner. I ain't never switched up on my Queen Helene Cholesterol Deep Conditioner. I ain't never switched up on my Hollywood Beauty Jamaican Black Castor Oil. So those are some of like the staple products in my routine that really work for my hair. So you just have to find what works for you, and you have to label your hair as you want to label your hair. So don't let this hair typing thing get y'all all out of character, and don't let it discourage you, because I do think that we all have multiple hair types in our head, you know, and I think sometimes that my hair has a totally different curl pattern than it had last week. You know, so it all just depends. But I definitely want to do this video because I wanted to give you guys kind of my opinion on what I think about the whole natural hair typing process. But I think natural hair is a beautiful thing. So if you are natural, congratulations on your journey. I know for me it has definitely been rewarding. If you did enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel to become a part of the Tay Squad, y'all. And I'm so excited to bring more natural hair content to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.